Greetings, Hempsters. Welcome to another Hemp episode of HempAware Radio. Tyler Hemp here, your hempreneurial host, here to empower and hemp-educate your hemposphere because it's important for food, for our homes, for our clothing, energy, healing, and bedding for humans and animals, and so much more. So on today's Hemp Educational Show, I'm going to have a very insightful and inspiring discussion with Franka van of HempLin. And Franka is new to the hempreneurial journey, but she has had extensive history in integrative medicine in the Netherlands. So I know she has a good sense for things that are wholesome and good. And so it's no surprise that she was drawn to hemp as a solution for her vision to create a hemp bedding goods company. And so we're going to discuss some of the challenges and some of the opportunities as it relates to hemp fabrics and working with bedding products in the Netherlands. And so I'm so excited and thankful to have her on today's show and share a little bit with you guys about her experience with her hemp company, HempLin. And her URL is hemplin.nl for Netherlands. And so thank you so much for coming on the show today. I realize that your English is your second language, so I'll go easy on you, Franka, but I'm so grateful that you're on today's show.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about your history and kind of what led you up to working with hemp fabrics in bedding and the linens and the things that you're making with HempLin.
Well, as you mentioned, in my working life, I'm a doctor for integrative medicine. And in my private life, I'm a mother of four. And my four children are already grown up. And I'm living with the love of my life in Sneek, in Friesland, in the Netherlands. And I've always been crazy about textiles. And several years ago, I was searching for sustainable natural bed linen for myself, and there was not much available. And in my search on the internet for the bed linen, I read info on hemp, and I got enthusiastic about the fiber. But there was no hemp bed linen in the Netherlands. So what to do? I made it myself with a piece of hemp fabric I got my hands on and experienced the fabric on my skin and felt the difference. And then I got hooked on it. So in 2018, during a burnout, I started my company HempLin, first as a hobby. And it became, with the company, was the first and the only one in the Netherlands to produce and sell hemp bed linen. So that's the history.
Awesome. So you kind of got burnt out in 2018, just helping patients and putting a lot of time and energy into your practice as an integrative medicine doctor, and you had this passion for fabrics for many, many years, but then you learned about the benefits of hemp and you started this quest to find hemp linens in the Netherlands, but there was nothing there. So you thought, I'm just going to do this myself. And I just love the name of your company. It's a perfect conjugation or combination of hemp and linen, HempLin. It's just such a pretty and simple name. So can you tell us a little bit? Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about kind of the mission and the purpose for HempLin and your company?
Well, I think it's very important to reintroduce hemp for linen household again. And I would like to develop next generation linen because of all the benefits of hemp for nature and for man. So that's my mission.
Awesome. So really getting the message out there on how beneficial these fibers are for our health. And I mean, we spend almost a third of our life sleeping in our bed.
Yes.
And so might as well have it be high quality, comfortable, sustainable, eco-friendly,
Yes.
and good for the body, good for nature. So that's
Yes.
a beautiful
That's
purpose
correct.
and mission. So tell us a little bit more about what it is that you love about hemp fabrics, or, not just as a finished product, but why do you like working with fabrics and, sewing, and what is it that you love about working with hemp fabrics?
Well, that's what I told you already. I've always been crazy about textiles. My mother sewed all our clothes when I was a child, and we had to buy textiles, fabrics, and she always took me into the stores and the marketplaces to buy the fabrics. So as a child, I already learned about quality of fabric. I've always had a hobby in textiles and knitting and embroidering and that kind of stuff. So it's a hobby.
Yeah, part of your passion, part of just sewing and being creative and crafting different creations. That's wonderful.
And what I love about working with hemp fabrics, that's the answer is very simple. It's just the feel of the fabric. The feel of the fabric is fabulous.
Yeah, it feels so organic. And if you get the right blend,
yes. So it's that's the only answer I can give you. The feel
it's a beautiful answer.
Yeah. Okay.
It feels great on the skin. I mean, what more is there to love? Obviously, there's the sustainability which you mentioned and the eco-friendliness of these fabrics, but the fact that it feels good on the skin is essential.
Yes. Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about the actual products that you're making at HempLin. What types of products? We mentioned bedding, and obviously in bedding there's pillowcases and sheets, but can you talk to us a little bit more about your thought process and if there's any other products that you offer other than pillowcases and sheets?
Well, the main products are pillowcases indeed, and sheets, flat sheets, fitted sheets, duvet covers, not only for adults but also for babies and children. And I also produce tea towels. That are the main products I produce at this moment. And about the products of HempLin, well, the design is minimalistic because I want to, my products have to be matching with every interior design. So it has to blend in every interior
setting.
And that's, setting. And so a minimalistic design is very appropriate to that. Yeah,
more universal and can be applicable in many environments or styles, interior design styles. Nice, okay.
And I also think that with a minimalistic design, it enlightens the quality of the fabric.
Right.
If you know what I mean. So it
let the fabric speak for itself.
Yes.
You don't need embellishments and kind of wild designs. You just keep it very simple, and the fabric. The fabric is so nice. You don't need to do much to add a lot.
Yes,
that's lovely.
That's correct. Yeah.
So, can we get a little bit into the history of hemp fabric and kind of? I think you've done a little bit of studying and you've worked with fabric from different countries. Can you tell us a little bit what you know about the history of hemp fabric?
Well, it has been used in the household, also here in the Netherlands, until about the Second World War. So the early 30s in the last century. And then, it got, how do you say that?
Demonized?
No, the weed, the drug,
cannabis.
Yes, made it unpopular, and also the cotton industry was upcoming and much more cheaper. So the hemp fabric production got lost.
Mm-hmm.
And but fabric production techniques have been improved nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So fabric can be so more refined and comfortable compared to a century ago. So it deserves a revival, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have the technology now to soften and comb and card the fibers to the point where it's a nice, soft feel. And so it's not as rugged. I'm sure back years and years ago, most of the fabrics were probably, just a basic linen or a basic canvas.
Yes, correct.
And so now we can get, a lot more refined. So that's great. So the history of hemp fabric has gone back, some say, thousands and thousands of years.
Yes, that's also correct. I understood your question a little bit different. Well, it has a history of many, many, many years ago. Yes, that's correct.
So in fact, I think hemp fabric is kind of like one of the original types of products that was made out of hemp. And because clothing, it's a basic need, and so that was one of the first things that humans figured out how to make, with the fibers.
Yes, correct. Yes.
So to kind of shift gears and discuss more of the hemp-entrepreneurial opportunities or challenges, what would you say are some of the biggest challenges that you have faced working with hemp fabrics there in the Netherlands, and what are you doing to kind of overcome those challenges?
Okay, I'll tell you. The main challenge is getting top quality in the right weight of the fabric and in the right width of the fabric, suitable for bed linen. And I only want to use 100% hemp fabric. So that's a very large quest. Another challenge is getting fabric produced as close to the Netherlands as possible. For example, I lost a lot of money ordering fabric in India that when delivered didn't have the quality I ordered and expected. So now I found and work with a company in Europe that delivers that top quality I want to work with. And another challenge is shrinkage of the fabric. So I produce larger products. The products are larger as the size you order because after washing and drying, it has to fit still after washing and drying. So shrinkage is an issue you have to take account of.
Yes.
Another challenge is to get colors in hemp fabric. So getting my own unique colors in hemp is and was a great challenge. Dreamy pink is now my latest color. and nowhere on this planet available in hemp. And so I'm very proud of it. And aquamarine is also a unique HempLin color. So that are the major challenges.
Right.
But the opportunities are also available. And that is, to produce bed linen of hemp promotes healthy sleep. And healthy sleep provides healthier people, and using hemp for fabric also promotes a healthier earth. So I can make a large green footprint with HempLin. So that are the greatest opportunities for me.
Awesome. So yeah, that totally makes sense. I appreciate you sharing that with us, that you some of the biggest challenges were finding the right colors, finding the right width of the fabric for bedding, because it's extra wide, and dealing with shrinkage, dealing with quality control, making sure you're getting the right quality that is suitable for
I only want to work with top quality, because hemp fabric is not cheap, so it has to be perfect.
Exactly. And now you have a European-made fabric that seems to be working wonderfully, and you got it in the dreamy pink and the aquamarine blue.
Aquamarine and white and fairy white and natural gray. So I do have 5 colors at this moment, and I would like to have more colors, but
it's a great start.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, most people like white sheets because you feel so clean, and you can, really you can tell if they're getting dirty quickly, so you know when to wash them.
Well, but in this times of the COVID pandemic, and here in Europe there's a war. We've got the climate change, so we need a little bit optimistic colors. So the dreamy pink is, I think, a very trendy color that meets the need for the people for an optimistic shift in the bedroom. So
that's a great point. I appreciate that.
Yes.
So we've kind of touched upon some of the reasons why you're using hemp, but if we could dive a little bit deeper into why you feel hemp is a better solution for bedding than, let's say, other options for luxury high-end bedding. Why would you choose hemp over other natural fibers or synthetic?
For me, hemp fabric is more durable. It lives longer. It's more sustainable. And furthermore, it's very comfortable to the skin. And hemp fabric comes with special qualities. It's breathing, so it's warm in winter and cool in summer. It absorbs excellent water and dries quickly. It's antibacterial. It is antifungal. It's hypoallergenic. It's soft to the skin and getting softer when used. And that are very special qualities for me to use hemp for bed linen. And furthermore, you do not have to iron the fabric. So, it comes with quite a lot of benefits, is in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, most bedding out there these days is synthetic or, petroleum-based, or made with cotton, which is typically genetically modified, and they're using pesticides and herbicides and fungicides and larvicides and all these toxic fertilizers on most of the cotton that's being grown. And so I've heard different statistics, but when we're sleeping on these fabrics that have been grown with herbicides and pesticides, there's still residual chemicals. There's still things that are leaching into the skin for many months after you purchase it. Even if you wash it, there's still going to be residual chemicals that are being, leaching into your bloodstream through your skin because you get warm in your bed and that heat warms up those chemicals. So not only is this amazing for our physical health and just having a better night's rest but you'll sleep better at night knowing that you're investing in something that is sustainable and eco-friendly and better for the environment. But the fact that it feels great on the skin is just such a major plus.
Yes, correct.
So how can our listeners get a hold of you or learn, more about your products or even, place an order and start experiencing your amazing bed linens?
Well, they have they can just email me at info@hemplin.nl. And if you would like to order products, I have to say that in Europe we are used to other sizes of bed linen than in America. But I produce custom-made products, so get in touch and there will be no problem. So
wonderful.
That's
great. So if someone has a specific bed size, you can do custom order for their beds.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes. Okay.
Well, this has just been a delightful conversation, and I really appreciate what you're doing with HempLin. I think we need more companies like yours and more people on the planet supporting you and your products. And so it's just been a delight meeting you and talking with you, and I can't wait to get myself a set of your bed linens here real soon.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
Is there any last thoughts? My pleasure. Did you want to share any last thoughts with our listeners?
Well, there's one particular thing I would like to share. One of my clients tested the fabric energetically, and cotton took energy. Flax linen was neutral to her skin, but hemp fabric gave energy. And that was very, very interesting. So I wanted to share this last fact with you and the listeners. So
that is awesome.
The look and feel of hemp fabric are incomparable to other natural fibers. It has its own unique look and feel. So, and I love it. So that's the final thing I would like to share.
Thank you. No, that's super important to get firsthand experience and people giving you this type of feedback. And I've slept on different types of fibers over the years, from flax to organic cotton and hemp and even, synthetic fibers many years ago when I was unaware. And I agree. I think it has an energy, it has a charge, and that's totally accurate to my experience as well. You feel so comforted and so nurtured by nature when you sleep on hemp.
Yes, that's correct. That's my experience also. So I would like to invite everybody to feel the difference.
Absolutely, me too. So go check out HempLin, HempLin.nl for Netherlands, and get yourself a set of bed linens, or send an email over to Franka and send her your dimensions, and she'd be happy to custom make something for you guys. So thank you again, Franka. You've been so wonderful, and I really look forward to working with you into the future.
Thank you, Tyler, for this opportunity to tell about HempLin. I'm very proud to be in this broadcast.
Right on. Well, thanks, Hempsters, for tuning in to today's Hemp episode of HempAware Radio. As usual, your Hemptrepreneurial host here to empower and educate your hemposphere. And as a parting comment, if you're looking for marketing, branding services, or web design services, We are now offering a stellar selection of different products and services that will help you accomplish your goals with your hemp company at hempaware.com. Thanks again so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next Hemp episode. Keep it hempy.